From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with a lot of coins going sideways and a lot of coins not. There's Solana, which is now heading to the moon. We'll go over the top cryptocurrency picks of 2021, and Solana every day is adding $10 to $20 on top of the day before. What's going on? Then Polygon giving one of the big runs of the day on a Saturday as other coins are going the other direction. Who's going down? Bitcoin going down. And Ethereum going down on a Saturday morning. But guess what? Friday, everything was moved up 8 hours earlier. I'll explain to you what I mean by that in this recording. Look, there's Aave already downtrending in the early part of Saturday, and then Compound downtrending as well. Look at that drop. Oh boy, we'll have a lot of analysis of that as well. We'll be looking at coins like SushiSwap taking a massive plummeting at the end there. Decentraland doing quite well. I'll explain to you what's going on. You know what is at issue if you tuned into last night's overnight crypto broadcast. I showed you that the whole market was about 8 hours early on what it usually does over the weekends. I'll explain all those details with more. For beginners in advance in this video, I'll show you how to make money, which cryptocurrencies are the best to purchase, which is the best to stay away from, where the profit's being taken and where the profit's being made, how to day trade and how to flip as well. A lot of details in this big video starting right now, and this is Crypto here on LALATE. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. I want you part of this family where people are making big sums of money for crypto. Then like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Let's go into all the details starting right now. It's the weekend, and you know what a weekend means for crypto. It always delivers the same results, but there's a variable to it. Let's go over all the analysis starting right now. This is how the market is always acting on weekends for crypto since the summer, since about May. We start to pick up around Friday evening. Well, after Friday is usually a down day. Friday evening we start to pick up. Then we are continuing going up on Saturday morning, continuing going up. And our highest price point of the whole week, Saturday about noontime, Pacific Standard Time. Then we start to downtrend. Start getting lower, lower all of Saturday, keep on going down into Sunday. Sunday devaluing more until you get to the lowest price point of the whole week, Sunday at about 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Look at the analysis. Saturday, noontime, the highest price point of the whole week. Sunday, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, the lowest price point of the whole week. That's generally how it's done almost every single week for the last few months since May. But there's one variable, and that variable happened last week, and it happened this weekend as well. That variable is everything moving 8 hours earlier. Why does it happen? We never know why. We just don't know why, but you can see it a mile a minute. How do you see it happening? You see it when Friday, 8 hours earlier, everything is exhibiting Saturday trend lines on Friday. And what did we see on Friday? This Friday we saw it again, where we saw the massive, massive surge to the high end that you would normally see on a Saturday morning happening on a Friday afternoon, about 8 hours earlier, Pacific Standard Time. So what do I say when that happens? That if you're on the buy side, you need to buy earlier on Friday. And then if you're on the sell side, you have to be ready to sell on Saturday, not sell or sell almost late Friday night going into Saturday, because otherwise you'll be timing the market wrong. If everything's 8 hours early, you have to buy earlier and you have to sell earlier. Pretty easy, pretty simple. But what happens on the Sunday part of the equation? What happens on the Monday and the Tuesday part of the equation? That usually doesn't change. That's what's strange about it, is that the Sunday usually still stays down. Mondays are always up. Mondays are always up, not as much as the Saturdays. And the Mondays usually stay up on the same time schedule, even if the Friday and Saturday thing moves up 8 hours earlier. And then the Tuesday is down. So Monday up a lot, Tuesday down a lot. And then this Friday to Saturday thing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing sometimes is moved up 8 hours earlier, as it is right now. So you would say, okay, so everything reached its highest price point yesterday, and now they're just sort of downtrending, right? No. Excuse me? Yeah, it's sort of strange because some are still going up. Very, very interesting analysis. Now, going into the weekend, I had told you the following, that we're in a bifurcated market, that we have basically three coins in one group and everyone else in the rest of the group. The first three coins, Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, bull market. Bull means going up, means day after day, week after week, you're appreciating your value of your investment. Bear market, everything else. Bear means what? It means that you're just not appreciating. Bear, a lot of people think, means you're going down astronomical crashes every day. That's not bear market. Bear market can simply mean you're flat. You're not getting any return on your investment. It's just flat. Or it can mean you're progressively devaluing. Devaluation can happen over a few weeks, a month, or a few days. And so some people say, oh, but the coin was up for 3 days. Yeah, well, look at the month. Is it down? Yeah, it is. Well, then that's bear. Let's go with all the analysis starting right now. When you look at the coins, let's start with the bulls first, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, and let's see what they're doing right now, and you're going to be surprised. So here is Bitcoin, 49,000, and it's down. That's a red chart if you're new to this channel. Red means down. You're looking at a one-day chart. You're looking at Gemini. Ethereum, down, one-day chart. We'll come back to Ethereum in a second. And then Solana. Up, just crazy. I mean, this is just crazy. It's just every day it's up another 20 cents. This is a coin that was 40 cents just like a minute ago. It was just 40 cents a minute ago, and now it's 2.49. Would I be buying this? No. This is very, very, very scary activity. This is as though everyone is piling into one coin and not, sorry, my mouse is in the wrong spot. So sorry if you got thrown off on that. Here is Solana right now, 143. This is a coin that was, here you go, just 10 seconds ago it was $38. But let's go back to now that you see Solana. Every day is a bull mark. Every day is an update for Solana. Let's go back to Bitcoin, Ethereum. So let's understand, why are they down on a Saturday? Because they were up yesterday. 8 hours earlier, they were up. They had their Saturday activity on a Friday. So let's look at Bitcoin. Do we learn anything about what's going on today? Let's see if there's anything this teaches us. What did I tell you yesterday? That Bitcoin's in a trading range of 47,000 to 50,000. What's it doing today? 50 to 49. So fine, we're in that trading range. Did we break out? Did we break above the 50? We did not. There's always a few $100s. I don't count that as breaking out. So you see the resistance level still 50, and the low end is about a 47. Now you may say the low end may be even higher, 49, but I'm still saying 47 is the resistance level on the other side. So we don't learn anything really about what's happening with Bitcoin at the moment, other than it's 47 to 50. Now let's look at Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, do we learn anything from today? Started the day at about 3,900, and right now is at 30, I can't read what that says, 3,800. So that doesn't teach us anything either. I told you that Ethereum is in a trading range of 4,000 to 3,700. So it's clearly staying in its trading range. So it's a relatively calm day for both coins. They're not down much at the moment, so relatively calm. This is what you like if you're in a bull market. This is what you want for a bull market, that your up days are really up and that your down days are barely down. And that's what's happening right now with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, let's go back to that Solana insanity. I mean, it's insane. Anything like this scares me. So I never go near anything like this. This is just la la land. $38 to 143. I think it was 123 yesterday. I think the day before that it was 110. I mean, every day it's up 20%. It's scary. This is message board mem time activity. This is stuff I stay away from. So would I buy? No. Would I sell? If you have it, I would not sell. I know one viewer who bought it at 30 and sold at 130. She's happy to have taken her profits, but I would have held on unless you're busy and you don't have time to watch it. I would not have sold. Here's Polygon. This is really one of the interesting newsmakers of the day. That's why I led with Polygon. Polygon has broken out of its resistance level. Polygon had a problem, and the problem was it couldn't get to that 150. It was floundering in the 130, 140 range. Let's look. See? I didn't even have to. I knew it. This is why you need to remember price numbers on these coins. You need to remember the numbers inherently, so you don't even have to look at the chart. I knew 160 was a breakout number. I hadn't even looked at this. There you go. There was that breakout. Look at the 7 days. It did not want to go above 150, 150, 149, 148, 140, 140. Bam, whammo, 167 in a blink of an eye. That is a massive breakout. That is a game-changing breakout. Now, I know Polygon was a $2 coin in the summer, But boy, folks, that is a massive breakout. Look at that breakout. It did go to 160 before, but it has not reached that level in nearly 4 or 5 weeks. So this is a major breakout. Aave, taking a fall, so it's down for the day. Let's look at the 7-day if we learn anything from Aave. No, it's in that trading range. Look at that trading range. Very, very obvious. 395 to 415, not wanting to break out of that trading range. There's compound. Ouch. That's pretty abrupt. Notice how strange that is. At the same time that Polygon is breaking up, compound is breaking down. Yeah, there's a lot of strange activity going on today. 477 started the day, but now at 464. $10, not a very big down drop. I'm certainly fine with a down $10 down day. But let's look at the 7-day. Interesting. So in a trading range there as well, 460 to 480. Very, very narrow trading range. There's Sushi Swap. Ooh. This is 24 hours, just up and down, up and down. Let's look at the 7-day. Very flat. Very, very flat for a very long time duration across the board. Decentraland. I'm very happy with Decentraland. I've said before I'm very happy with Decentraland. Decentraland was that coin that I was adding 10 cents per day slowly. While everything else was trying to figure out what to do, it was just 10 cents here, 10 cents there, and it adds up. It got itself all the way from 40 cents to a 90, and I said it's going to go to $1, and it did. Now, I understand it's flat here, but that's 1-day chart. Let's look out further. So let's look at this run. Yeah, but when you look at this one, I think this is the one you're going to love. Yeah, look how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful chart. It just took its time going up slowly. And there's no sprint sometimes with these coins. You're going to sort of take your time and look how beautiful that run up is. 70, then 80, then 90, then $1, and then $1.10. Resistance? No, I see no resistance level on this coin. I don't see any resistance level on this coin. So very, very fascinating move. Now, it's becoming sort of a hard market to make money on unless you really focus on the trading aspect. If you're a Solana buyer when it started to run, and let's say you bought it at 80 cents or $70 or $80, you're good on Solana. And if you have bought Ethereum or Bitcoin back in the day, you're fine on that and you should be selling that as well. But there really is almost not a lot of other stuff to sort of buy and look for appreciating value. You know, Decentraland, maybe you bought it 70 cents and holding it for $1. That's not a lot of money. Yeah, you could say, well, 70 to $1, that's, 40% up. It is 40% up. But it's taking a very long time to get there. And so there's not a lot of great bullish coins outside of this Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana environment. And because of the price point of Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're not coins that you can make big return of your investment anytime at the moment. So then where are we focused on? Trading. Those are the opportunities because there is a level of volatility in here, and we do have trading ranges. You have to hope for bigger trading ranges, but at the moment, there is enough trading range to make a profit. Like a Polygon that has gone from 130 to 160 something in just a few days. That's 30%. 30% is deliciousness. So let's go over the two trading opportunities. Number one, buying and selling. Number two, day trading. Buying and selling you do on any type of day of the week, and day trading you do when the whole market's up. Clearly not a day like today. So what are you looking at? You're looking at getting in, getting out, and taking a profit. So you enter the same way. You're looking at a coin that's up about 14, 16% for the day, and you look at its chart and you say, it's down. I think I can ride this up another 20% based upon how much down it is. And so you buy it on that prognosis, you go in and then watch it. Day trading is a day and a half or less, trying to get 20% and out. That's the focus. So you buy in, and then as soon as it gets that 20%, you stay focused because you're ready to get out, but not yet if it's still up. If it's still up, you stay in the position. If it downturns, and get out. Take your profit, you're done. Go to the next coin or do it again. But if it's still up, you stay in the position, and you may roll it into our second trading opportunity, which is what I call day trading. Flipping. and flipping situation is the same sort of strategy, just a longer horizon and a little bit more attentive. The longer horizon is up to 3 days, but by second day, most coins usually lose their steam. So, and when this trading run is over, it falls very quickly. It's sort of like what that compound chart looks like. It falls very quickly, so you need to be ready to get out right away. Again, you're trying to get that 20% in. After that second day, the likelihood of falling is very abrupt, and by the third day, it's very, very apparent it's going to happen. What am I looking for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday? Let's go over the analysis of this right now. I'm really looking for 2 different types of markets. I have my bull coins, my 3 bull coins, and then I have my bear coins. As the bear coins, I'm trying to really see if I get a bullish run out of them. I'm not getting it. I've not gotten a bullish market-wide run out of the altcoins that I can say this is a bull market. Let me tell you why. Number one, the coins week to week are generally down. And if they're up for the week, then they're still down for the month. And they're up for the week, they're still down for the last 3 weeks. And if they're up for the last 3 weeks, they're still down for the month. They're still progressively down. That's the first problem. The second problem is that the run-ups are not enough to offset these bad days, that they're not giving you 15, 18, 20% day ups, these altcoins. They're giving you 4%, 3%. And then they come around with a 3% down day. So it bounces out as a flat week. They can't do that. They got to give you bigger days. Then I look for those up days to see, am I getting really big ups? You want a big Saturday up. You want a big Monday up, because you're not betting on really any other day of the week. You know that Friday's going to be down. You know that your Tuesday is going to be down. So you want that Saturday and Monday to be up a lot. Now, the last thing I want is I want that Wednesday and Thursday to deliver. Wednesday and Thursday are variable days. Those are the days I haven't mentioned yet. Why? Because they just sort of variable, either up or down. I need big Wednesdays and Thursdays, maybe both of them. And that's where we got with the altcoins about 4 weeks ago, and they haven't done it since. They haven't done it since. They haven't delivered big Saturdays or big Mondays. And so it is progressively shown that they want to be flat or devaluing. And that is why we're still not bull on these altcoins. We need to see that. Now let's turn to our bulls, our Ethereum, our Bitcoin, and our Solana. Solana, I don't know what to say about. I mean, it just wants to continue to run. Let it run. If you own it, hold it. Don't sell it. But watch it. Absolutely watch it. And if you don't own it, I would not buy it. It's starting to become that pile-on mentality that people got absolutely trashed and burned in May with. And I'll admit that we haven't had another pile-on syndrome or situation for a few weeks. We had one with the anomaly coins, which were the coins like Decentraland, Aave, Sushi Swap, Compound, Synthetic, that did this massive run for 10 days. It was huge. And everyone knew, okay, let's get in, let's take our profit. Different than this one, which is one coin that is making these insane runs per day. And the Solana run right now is going to hurt some people, the people who come last to the game, the people who are buying in now, and then it's just going to end. I don't see Solana going any further at the moment. And you know why these things happen? It's what I talked about with AMP about a month ago. Remember AMP? Yeah. AMP did this. AMP went from 3 cents to 12 cents in about the same duration that Solana is making this run right now. 3 cents to 12 cents is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's 400% return on your investment. And people just thought it was going to keep on going. I said it was not going to keep on going. And guess what? It never came back. It never went back to 12 cents. It just didn't. And Solana, after several market crashes, never came back, continued to devalue, just never delivered again. Shiba had a pile-on syndrome. And of course, Doge had that pile-on syndrome in May with the Elon Musk SNL appearance. I just said, there's certain times when people feel as though there's like no storyline for them in crypto, and they find a coin and that's the storyline, and everyone wants to be part of that storyline, and everyone wants to pile in. And then you have to realize, wait a second, you can't just do this forever. It can't. things don't always go up. And I did this recording back in May, and there was a smaller channel then than we are now for crypto, doing incredible, thank you for all the incredible subscriber growth on crypto side. But one of my messages then, which is an old-time message from securities, from stocks and equities, is that things don't always go up. They don't always go up. It's not always a great story. Not everything has a Cinderella story 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. They may have a Cinderella story for a few weeks or a few days, but things don't always go up, and they always eventually go back down at some point. Every single thing does. And some people only want to see a positive when there's a Solana run. And that's why your mindset has to be, wait a second. I have Decentraland on the screen to my side now. Right now, I'm looking. I'm like, that's more logical. It's sort of taking its time, 10 cents every day, progressively, and it 70 cents to $1 is a great run in about a week or 2 weeks. And even Polygon going $1.30 to $1.60 in 4 or 5 days is a great run. But when you're seeing, 20% day after day after day, it's troubling. It's very, very troubling. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, what about them? I'm very, very focused on these resistance levels with Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's a resistance level? You're new to this channel. Resistance level is basically a coin not going to go below a level or not go above a level. And when it breaks through a level, then you say, okay, then what's the next resistance level? Because let's say the resistance level is $1. Now it's going to $1.20. Wow, it broke through the resistance level. So what's the next resistance level? $2 or is it $1.50? We don't know. So we clearly have a resistance level on Bitcoin at 50,000. And we clearly have a resistance level at Ethereum as well. We want to see if they break through those resistance levels. 50,000 is a very significant number for Ethereum. I'll tell you why. Because it was never really a $60,000 coin in May. It did that for 10 seconds. It was basically a $50,000 coin at its best price point ever, which was in May. So if it breaks through 50,000 and goes, let's say, to 60,000 and holds it for a month, that's something it's never done. And that would be historic for Bitcoin because it's never done that. And what would be next? Well, I've always said that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000 in less than a year. I don't think it's going to 100,000 this month. But if it gets to 60,000 and stays there for a month, that's historic. But going to 50,000, which is May levels, and just sort of staying there and holding at where it is great. But it's not. It's not something that's historic. It's just repeating something they did from May. When we look at Ethereum, let's pull up that Ethereum because I'm trying to remember how sustainable its May levels numbers were, because I think its May level numbers were not that prolonged. Let's look at Ethereum's chart, which we pulled up right now. Let me look out. Here we go. So there, that's a spike. That thing was not sustainable. So Ethereum in May, for a blink, went to $4,300. But look at that spike. I want to get my mouse out of there. Look how spiky that was. It really didn't stay at 4,300. It was at 3,200. Then it was at 3,900. So if Ethereum spiked at 4,300 for just a blink of an eye in May, where did we start today at? Let's look at our highest price point this week. We were at 3,900. So we're $400 away from that spike of the summer. Well, guess why I like 3,900? Because we're really at the sustained levels of May now in Ethereum. So what would be the next breakthrough resistance level for Ethereum? To really get to that May level 4,300 and hold it for a week or two. That would mean that it has really reached an historic new benchmark. And it's very, very strange. If you haven't watched this channel over the last few days, let me tell you what I'm about to say. It's very strange that we have the number one and number two market player in crypto space getting to their May levels or trying to get to the sustainable May levels or their peak May levels, and other coins really not benefiting from this incredible news. And that shows that there's something fundamentally not operating lined up well in this market. So you have to be very, very careful. Don't use one coin's indicator as an indicator for another coin. It used to be we could say if Bitcoin, Ethereum went low, then we're going to go low. In fact, when Ethereum and Bitcoin have gone down sharply in the last week or 2 weeks, which is very rare, just for a few hours, other altcoins have gone up. But when they go sharply up, they're not dragging other coins up with them. Very, very interesting market across the board. I'll have more about this tomorrow. But for now, thank you for joining me. 2 shows per day, every day on this channel. 10 o'clock a.m. morning on air, morning's crypto, and then overnight's crypto starting at 3:45 every day on this channel. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. Recognize what your proudest family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power Cow, Casino VIP. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for all the incredible subscriber growth for this channel, and continue to tell your friends to come on over as the crypto space on this channel expands and more investment portfolio analysis is added to this channel. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful day, and stay with LA for more.